Hi everyone, this morning's chair-based exercise session. Pop whatever music on you like in the background and off we go. So I want you to sit to the first third of the chair, feet and knees apart, head centred, and off we go. Lifting your knees, pumping your arms and drawing in your tummy button. Sitting up as tall as you can. And if this does start to hurt your back, please sit back in the chair. If you feel you've got a little bit more energy and you can do this standing, by all means stand. Changing this now to heel digs. So right to left, heels down, toes up, just stretching the leg out, right from the hip. And just one more each side. And now we're going to punch. So punching from the shoulder height, slight bend in your elbows. Keep sitting up nice and tall. And if you want to pick up the pace, you can go a little bit faster. And back to the legs. So now we're going to point the toe and tap forward. So you're getting a nice stretch down the front of those legs. As we're pointing, you'll feel it more as well in your calf muscles a little bit. And one more each side. Brilliant. Now we're going to bring the arms here and do a breaststroke movement. So this is just warming up the shoulders and the chest and the arms. So this is only going to be a short warm-up, guys. So if you feel you need to repeat this, then by all means do so. And side taps with the feet now, out right to left. And just one more each side. And then we're going to just take a reach up and down. Again, just getting a little bit more mobility and blood flow around the shoulders. And again, just one more each side and finishing off with some taps back. Just tapping on that toe. One more each side. Now we're going to bring the heels up together and the toes up together. And just do a few more of those. Again, just mobilising ankles, blood flow through to the calf muscles. And lifting your knees. Still keeping all this nice and strong, nicely tucked in. Just keeping your head centred, facing forward. One more each side. And then just hold the chair. So we're going to slide just down to the right side. Come back to the centre. And just slide down the other side. Come back to the centre. So if you want to reach a little bit more, you can do. Just watch your lower back during this exercise, as this is warming up your lower back and your waist and your lower postural muscles. So again, one more each side. Then we're going to come back into the centre. Lift the shoulders up and down. And then taking the right shoulder and just circling it back. So just your full range of movement, guys. Not pushing, not forcing. Just working alongside your body. And forward. And one more. And then we'll switch arms. And then forward. And two more. And one more. And just round your back off and just have a little bit of a shell stretch there. If you want to, you can just pop back and rest at the back of the chair. Okay, so while you're having a little bit of a rest there with your back, I'll show you the next exercises that we're going to do. And this is using a TheraBand. If you don't have a TheraBand at home, then you could use some tins of beans or some bottles of water. So the first one I'm going to show you is some biceps. So we're going to pop the feet on the band so we have more at one side than the other. You'll need to come and get back on the edge of the chair and draw in your tummy muscles, switch the core on and just hold the band across the palm of your hand. So just sticking up your thumb and getting a nice straight line now. So we want to get the resistance on the band, as this is a real strong muscle. So we want to put the elbow in to the body, and we're just going to move the arm from the elbow down, so the top of the arm stays fixed. So I want you to try and touch your shoulder with your thumb, and you should feel that now working this bicep muscle, that muscle there in the front of your arm. This is your lifting muscle. Helps us get in our shopping, in and out the car, lifting the kettle, anything that involves lifting. This is what we need to keep strong. So you're going to continue this exercise till you feel that you've had enough and you've worked this muscle to its max, and then we can change arms. So we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. Feet on the band across the palm, fix the elbow in, nice straight line from the elbow, running through the wrist, up through the thumb, and thumb touch the elbow if you can do. Sitting nice and tall, remember, core engaged, centre the head. And by all means, you can stick on your favourite music in the background. And one more. Well done. Okay, our next one. We'll switch from the front of the arm to the back of the arm and work some triceps. So I want you to scoop the band up, thumbs under, knuckles over, and thumb distance apart on your band. Or if you have some beans or you have some bottles of water, you can do this movement exactly the same. So what we're going to do, we're going to push one arm out to the right, one arm out to the left. So these are single tricep side pushers. Just working that muscle in the back of your arm. Your bingo wings, ladies. And then we can start to double up. So we can go 2 to one side, 2 to the other side. Then we can go 4s. And change. And now change for 2. And change. So you should be feeling that muscle now getting tired, that muscle in the back of your arm. If not, just keep going if you need to do a few more. Because you're all at different levels with your fitness. Some of you have been coming to my classes for quite a long time, and some of you will have just picked up on this as a new exercise to do while you're in the house. Okay, and rest down. Well done, guys. Right, the next one we're going to do is for the chest. So I want you to bring the band up. It's in the same position as it was for the triceps. And we're going to bring the band quite close to the chest. So from the side, it's going to look like this. So you're going to put the resistance on. You're going to push it forward. Bring it back to the chest and let it go. So we're going to do 8 in total. So I want you to keep this going for me. So pull, push, pull, release. And again, pull, push, pull, release. Exactly the same if you've got tins of beans, bottles of water, or some small hand weights, will be fine. So 2 more on this, guys. And last one. And rest it down. Well done. Okay. The last one I'm going to do is for your hands and your wrists. So what I want you to do is take hold of the band and double it. Double it twice, and then we're going to roll it. So once we've made this little tube, that's going to be our little bit of resistance now for this next exercise. So I want you to hold one hand on top of the other. Squeeze as hard as you can, twice. And now twist. Elbows out, elbows in, again. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Elbows out, elbows in. And again, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Elbows out, elbows in. So this movement just help with everyday tasks. So it's like wringing out the dishcloth, opening up jars, which sometimes can be a little bit awkward, just getting the lid off ajar, and twist again. Stretch those fingers as you release, and twist and twist. Last one, guys. Squeeze, extend, squeeze, extend, twist and twist. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to pop that band down, and now we're going to just stretch out our upper body. So I want you to take hold of the back of the chair or the sides of the chair, squeeze your shoulders together, and you should begin to stretch across the chest. So we're just going to hold that for about 8 seconds. Breathe as you stretch, keep the oxygen flow to the working muscles. Release now, bring the arms back round the front, drop the chin, push the shoulders forward, and you'll feel this stretching right across the top of your back. And release. And now for the triceps, or the bingo wings. If you don't have this range of mobility to get the elbow up towards the ceiling, then take your arm across. This is just an alternative way of stretching the tricep out. And releasing. Same again, you might have one side where you've got better mobility in the shoulder than the other, which is fine, but don't force it. If it only comes to here, just be kind with it and bring it across. Keep the elbow bent and just hug that arm in, avoiding any pressure against the joints. And release. And just because we've been sat in the chair, we'll give our hamstrings a little bit of a stretch. So we're just going to lean forward, relax the foot over that straight leg, and just feel the stretch coming down the back of the thigh. Same again on the other side. Relax the foot and just feel that stretch. Keep the back nice and straight as you're leaning forward from the hips. Feet back hip distance apart. Hand down, reach and over. Nice side stretch. Coming back and change again, up and over. Just supporting on the chair and back. And then we're going to take a couple of deep breaths in. So breathing in and breathing out and breathing in. Hands come together at top, breathing out, and give yourselves a clap. Take care, everyone, and stay safe.